Howdy folks, and I hope you're all fit and well wherever you are in collecting land, and welcome back to the channel for another 1/6 scale preview. But no ordinary preview today, no folks, not a 1/6 scale figure. We are taking a look at a 1/6 scale vehicle that's just been announced. It's a collaboration between Factory Entertainment and JazzInc dioramas, and it is none other than KITT. Yes folks, it's the Knight Industries 2000 from that seminal 80s TV show masterpiece that is Knight Rider. Yeah, they've finally gone and done it folks, they've finally announced it. So yeah, I am gotta say, I'm super excited for this one. I think this is the first collaboration JazzInc dioramas have done on a vehicle, but I could be wrong. If I am getting that wrong, correct me in the comment section below. But before we dive in and take a look at the pictures, I'd just like to send a massive thank you to everyone who supported the channel, and please drop a like and hype on this video as it helps other people find Go Figure. And if you haven't already, be sure to mash that subscribe button and bell notification icon so you're not missing any of the 1/6 scale figure reviews, previews, tours, showcases, all the quarter scale stuff, and all that memorabilia and other stuff that we've got coming up. So, oh, as well, yeah, I'd like to send a quick apology to regulars to the channel. Mr. Go Figure has been absent from the channel for a few days there. Unfortunately, been a little bit under the weather, but he's getting back up to fighting weight, so the videos on the channel should be coming at you thick and fast. So, without further ado, and I am super excited for this, let's dive in and take a look at the first shot. And yeah, what can I say? I mean, JazzInc have got a reputation in the business, particularly with their vehicles. If you are a newcomer to JazzInc, which I find hard to believe, but if you've never heard of them, yeah, they specialize in vehicles, in dioramas, and they recently started to move into 1/6 scale figures as well. And we've got a whole raft of amazing stuff from Joost and the team over there. So yeah, check out their website, and Factory Entertainment as well. They're giving us a boatload of stuff from particularly from the 80s, and there's a review of the figures that they're releasing as well, or at least a preview up on the channel. Check it out on the homepage. But yeah, first impressions are what I would expect. Absolutely spot on. That Pontiac Trans Am Firebird looks absolutely spectacular. It's got that super high gloss black finish. You've obviously got the lights at the front here. Everything looks it looks absolutely nailed on, as you would expect. I think the real test here is, I mean, obviously apart from the design, the construction and all the other stuff that's going to go into it, is that paint job. That's going to be a nightmare to get that paint job just right. So I don't envy them over there. I would imagine Joost and the team and the team at Factory as well have been working on this very, very hard indeed. But yeah, that front shot just looks stunning. Let's zip on to the next shot. Not a huge amount of shots here, but there's a lot of other stuff to cover, which I will get to shortly. We've got this sort of sideways turning angle to give it that sense of motion. You've got the rims there looking absolutely screen accurate with the black interior and the silver edging on there. Overall, the windscreen looks spot on, slightly smoked out. Those lights look nice and bright at the front. You've got the pop-up cover headlights there. All looks absolutely on point. Let's actually, while we're here, let's take a look at the details. Now, as I say, I'm going to have to refer to my phone for this because there is so much going on here. What have you got? So, you've got functional pop-up headlights. You've got triple fog lights concealed behind the grills down here. You've got animated scanner lights with the authentic trailing effect. So yeah, you're going to get that beautiful sweeping motion on the red lights at the front there. What else have you got? We'll get to the dashboard. There is a shot of the dashboard with this. You get dashboard illumination. You're getting functioning cockpit electronics. You're getting sound effects with this. You're getting voice samples, KITT voice samples, and sound effects. There's no theme music for this. Now, I'm going to say this from the get-go here. 3 different vehicles here. There's a standard edition and 2 deluxe editions. Now, pretty much the vehicle, as far as I can tell looking at these descriptions here, is the standard vehicle. There's no real difference going on there. The differences come with the signature plates. There are 2 signature editions, slightly more expensive. We'll get to the cost as we move through here. but the signature editions, you can either pick up a David Hasselhoff nameplate, or you can have a William Daniels nameplate. Now these are going to be genuinely signed nameplates that go with these two deluxe editions, and I think they are limited to, and I'm going to check here, 500 pieces each of the two signature editions. So I think it's going to be a fastest finger first with this one, folks. If you are on board with this and you're wanting to get involved, then I would say head on over to Factory or Jazz's website as quickly as possible. But yeah, what are the other details here? So you've got the sound effects, which is great to see. I was sort of expecting that, but it's great to have it confirmed. Other features include, you've got automatic tow bar and skid plate. You've got complete interior dashboard as it appears in the TV show. You've got seats, textures, authentic trim details that we've just talked about there, mechanical components and underbody accuracy. So I'm going to be able to see all that detailing, which JazzInc are known for. So you're going to get all the mechanicals underneath as well. I'm going to hold my hands up here actually. I'm guilty as charged. I do not own a JazzInc diorama vehicle. I know it's shameful, isn't it? I have always wanted one in the collection. I have. Yes, the price is high. But I think I was waiting for the right push with the right vehicle, and I think this one could be pushing just the right buttons. But quick glance at what else you're getting with this as well. Yeah, you're getting a proper steering yoke, and yeah, it's chock full of nuts as far as the detailing goes. But let's have a look at the rest of the pictures, and yeah, side view there now. You've got that tonal change going on halfway down around the car, which once again is screen accurate, slightly different paint color on the lower half of KITT there. That super high gloss finish all around. You've got that spoiler at the back there, obviously two-door, it's a coupe, and yeah, overall it's just looking absolutely phenomenal. Literally that could have been lifted as a promo shot from the TV show. You've got the super high gloss hubcaps going on there, the wheel covers, they look absolutely nailed on as well. Indicators, not a huge amount of photographs here. I think they've only dropped about 8 or 9 on us. But yeah, let's zip on to the next. Another side shot there, that super, the scale, the proportions. I mean, yeah, they're going to have lifted these directly from the show itself, and it looks phenomenal. I really can't argue with this. It just looks nailed on. Fingers crossed here with JazzInc moving into the 6 scale figure department as well, that we might see, you never know, we might see the Hoff in 1/6 scale, an official Hoff. That would be that would just make this old man very happy indeed. On to the next. Another side shot there, looking beautiful. Really can't be faulted. I want to see this interior now. I am dying to see this interior. Angled from the back shot there, you've got those LEDs. I'm hoping this light is the light that's coming from the eyes at the front of the vehicle there. The eyes from the light strip. I always thought they were eyes when I was a youngster. Almost Cylon-like, Battlestar Galactica, the way it rolled up and down. But yeah, I'm just hoping that this isn't augmented in this shot, and that is actually the amount of light that this thing's going to throw off. That would be great. But yeah, detailing looks superb, absolutely superb. Another shot from the rear here, and I'm just going to lean in here. Yeah, you've got the night, the license plate on the back there, screen accurate, indicators there, brake lights, and that spoiler, as we've already mentioned. I'm going to assume here that we're going to have real rubber tires. I expect nothing less from JazzInc. I'm hoping that the materials, well, I know, like I said before, it bears repeating, JazzInc are sticklers for the detail. They will go back to something, they will rework it if it's slightly inaccurate. I've seen them changing paint applications, minor details here. They're constantly asking for feedback from the client base, so I would imagine there's been a lot of interaction going on prior to this going up for pre-order, which is today, ironically. Yes, now this is the shot that I was really wanting to see, is this interior. That looks absolutely excellent. You've got those tan leather seats going on. You've got the wraparound console there, with the now infamous KITT voice recognition sort of system going on there, with that line that would move up and down, the yellow and the red buttons there, the blue buttons as well. Then you've got the full layout with the two TV screens, the buttons, the center console here once again with all the buttons now. Yeah, I've read the blurb. All this is going to light up. Now, is this going to be remote control? Be interesting. I'm going to just check the blurb to see this. Normally I would have memorized this, but there's way too much for this old man to memorize at this point. No mention of this being, oh, it is, it's remote control. Wow, fantastic. It's got a universal power supply and it's remote control as well. So yeah, all those light up features, all those sound effects are all going to be accessible through remote control. Fantastic. No fiddling around with this thing once you've got it in place in the display. That is looking phenomenal, and that is the last photo. So pricing. Okay, I'm going to have to check my notes here again. So for the standard version, that's without any of the nameplates, we are looking at 1,599 US. That translates over here in the UK to approximately £1,208. You've also got to remember here, you're talking shipping, you're talking any tariffs that might apply, any local taxes, all that stuff. But for what you're getting there, yes, it's a big ask. 4 figures is always a big ask in my world. But I think for what you're getting, I think you're getting your money's worth. So really it's down to the individual to decide. The 2 special editions, the 2 deluxe editions, which are the signature ones that we spoke about, you are looking at 1,699 US, and that comes in at 1,284 UK approximately. As I say, it makes you wince. It makes me wince anyway when we start talking 4 figures. But really, to own KITT, to own KITT that I'm pretty certain is going to be manufactured to this level, damn, it's tempting. It really is tempting. What are your thoughts on this piece? Do you have any JazzInc vehicles already in your collection? What are your thoughts on the way the company is going with the 1/6 figures? What are your thoughts on Factory Entertainment? What are your thoughts on the TV show? Nothing is off menu, so please drop a comment in the comment section below. I would be fascinated to hear your take on this. I'm going to have to, I've finished, we've wrapped this preview up, I'm going to have to go and sit in a corner. I think it's going to be a conversation with the bank manager on this one, because I can't see how I can pass this up. This is going to be, it's going to be changing hands for silly money once it's out there in the wild. So I think getting in early might be the best thing to do. So there you have it, folks. That is Factory Entertainment and JazzInc Diorama's take on the classic KITT. Massive thank you for watching as always, folks. What have we got coming up on the channel? Well, in the 1/6 scale figure department, we have from Iconic Studios another 80s classic. It is Connor McLeod, aka Christopher Lambert, from that amazing movie that is Highlander. That's coming in very, very soon indeed. We're going straight up for review the minute it lands. In the quarter scale department, we have Blitzway's take on Al Pacino as Scarface from that another 80s classic. It's going to be 80s for a couple of weeks here on the channel, so stay tuned for both of those. Full reviews will be landing, as well as the usual the usual previews, news, tours, showcases and all that other stuff. So there you have it, folks. As always, a massive thank you for watching, as I've already mentioned. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time on the channel, take care of yourselves and happy collecting.